This is always a magical moment when the tide is starting to go out, and this is a process that I'm going to guess that has been ongoing for thousands of years, for at least 5,000 or 6,000 years anyway. If the maritime archaic were deep sea fishermen, and their tools are here, that means between 8,000 and 6,000 BP, there was definitely ocean here. And anything, the hardwood trees are just starting. They started growing after 6,000 BP. That's when there was a warm-up. What do I see here? It looks like that's igneous. That kimberlite igneous. For a second I thought I was looking at a fossil, but no, that's just kimberlite igneous, the way it formed. Yeah, it would be nice if I could find some new fossil coral. Yeah. Yeah, I might as well check out these sand flats and see if there's anything new. One of these days I'm going to turn that plank over just to see what's under it. Yeah, I feel like a kid again, playing in the water. Yeah. You never know if anything new gets turned around in here. That's a piece of wood. A very old piece of wood. Could be from anything. Yeah, it's igneous. A little bit of kimberlite in here mixed in with another material. It's God, I feel stupid sometimes. A little bit of kimberlite mixed in with limestone. That's what this is. The unique thing about this is this limestone part was part of the Paleozoic sea bottom, and this kimberlite material was part of an underwater volcano. It was part of the caldera of an underwater volcano. Unless there was a great earth shift and the limestone was thrust up into dry air and the in a volcanic caldera got onto it that way. Yeah, whatever it was a calamity for any of the natural life at the time. Whether it was Permian extinction or another type. Well, I have a friend who's interested in. Oh, I thought that was pottery for a second, but it isn't. It's just it's just a natural mineral. Yeah, it's a very soft stone. It would have made great carving material. And I see, yeah, volcanic glass, chert. That's a granite type. Sort of like a granite, but it's not granite, it's something else. And that's igneous here. Yeah, interesting little stone. It could have been a plummet stone, but the plummet stones that were used to hold down the big nets were probably those stones are probably much bigger. It's like, I would say, there's gill nets, seining nets. Those nets had to have, they had to have floats on top. The seining nets had floats on top. And the original floats were either leather or wood. And they had plummet stones in the bottom to help weigh the net down. And they were cast out from the ocean-going canoes. Gill nets, on the other hand, they could be stretched across river mouths, tidal pools. What is this? There's a big curve in this rock. Let's see. Is it natural? Yeah, just a natural curve. And what is this? Well, it's a small stone, but it has that little hole could be a bearing. No, this is way too small for to be a bearing block. Yeah. Now, I'm going to start over there. Yeah. We'll take a walk over there and time check too, because I only have till 1:30, but then I have to head back into the house. Brown, yeah, brown shirt. Well, let's see. Was anything new moved around? We'll find out. I don't think these stones here are anything. Strange. Well, an odd shape to them, but I can't really see what they are. Stones. More of the church. This was that's an old Paleo-Indian point. It used to be Cornet Lattle. The tip is broken off. And it was a chert. So it's definitely Paleo-Indian. Yeah, that last point had an unusual color. More of that igneous rock. Hopefully I'm going to be able to find some ornament stuff. Ornamental. Yeah, believe it or not, this was an atlatl point, and it did have a stem. There. Between 6,000 and 1,000 years old, that one, because of the stem. Well, that's a definite point, Euro point. This is just nothing special. It's just an accidental break. Now this here is a definite point, archaic point. An arrowhead, that would be for atlatl. Oops. There's the archaic point here. That would have been used on late Pleistocene bison, because they roamed here along with the reindeer, Pleistocene reindeer, which of course everybody knows as caribou. Is there anything out of the ordinary in here? Hard to say. Could be an accident. Could have been the beginning of that lateral point. This piece here. I'm not sure what to make of it. Oh. Huh. This here was worked by hand. It's not natural. Okay. I better do a time check.